Okay, we're at Fundy National Park in New Brunswick. This is site 28 that we had tonight. We were here 2 nights, but we had to move because my reservations, I couldn't get the same site for both nights. But this is a nice site too. Site 28. There's only 30 sites in the campground. Very small. Let me show you what they have here. Now they do give you a picnic table. It's 30 amps only. They have full hookups, water and sewer. The water pressure is very good. 30 amps is over 120 volts, which is good. Here's site 23. Most of the campers here are small. There's not a whole lot of room for a big diesel. There's the ocean there. See, we're right on the ocean. This is called Cannontown. It's right at the entrance at Alma, New Brunswick. Alma's like a half mile from the end, not even that, from the entrance. I'm going to show you the site we had yesterday. This is site 26. This one's got a great view. See that? Of the ocean. The best sites are these 3. 26, 27 has a view. And then what we had yesterday, where this Ram is at, this van, 28. We had this one yesterday, and we had a good view of the ocean. Let me kind of show it to you. The sun's in the wrong direction. These guys are from New Jersey. So that's the view we had yesterday of the ocean. This site was very level. We didn't have to put blocks out. Again, good 30 amps, good water pressure. Right over here is the entrance to the campground, and to the right is the bathrooms. There are no showers. There's only bathrooms here. Very nice. Let me show you. This is site, it kind of goes around in a circle. This is site 2. That's site 1 right there. Look at this camper van, Montero. Never heard of them. Cascade. Look at it, got a pop-up, and it's a Mercedes. Wow, I like that for a camper van. Lots of windows. Never seen that before. And then this is site 4 here. Site 6 is where that 5th wheel is. That's one of the bigger RVs that are here. Site 7. Well, this is 5, where this pop-up is. Alright, let me show you some more. Well, I'll keep walking. Here's site 7, where that wildwood is. Site 8, believe it or not, is empty. That's a miracle. It's tough to get sites here. And site 9 is right there where that wildwood is. Site 10 is where this roo is. Their tent's upside down. It's windy. Windy is good though, because there's no bugs when it's windy. No wind, you're gonna get bit. Lots of mosquitoes. This is site 11. Got morning shade. And then as we go around here, let me hang on a minute. Okay, this is site 12. Now that building straight ahead has to do with the golf course. There's a golf course here, believe it or not, in the national park. You could golf here. See, it says golf up there. And there's a playground back behind us, which is nice because all the kids over there playing, you don't hear them in the campground. So this is site 13, where that car is. Site 14 is where this wildwood is. 15 is reflection, 5th wheel. He fits in there just barely with his truck in front. 16 is this Lexington. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And look what I found. Here's 17. That's a truck camper. And an 18 is a classic. It's a Trek. Haven't seen one of these in years. These were really popular. This looks like one of those 25 footers they sold back in the 2000s. Gary Bergdorf owned one of those. He advertised for them. from the TV show. Gary Berghoff. Radar. Yeah, he had one of those. Used to be in their ads on the motorhome magazines all the time. Now I'm walking in the sun here. I can't help it. It's early morning. I forgot to do the video yesterday. Here's another pop-up in Site 20. Again, these are short. A lot of them are small. And some are long. Here's Site 2019. Right there. They got bear-proof garbage cans. That's Site 22. Right there. That's a nice site, but it doesn't have an ocean view. And then here's back here, we had this for the second night, Site 21. And it's a little bit downhill up front, so we put some blocks in, but it's level now. Okay, I'll show you the front entrance, the visitor center, and the views just a walk away from here. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, this is a quick video of the visitor center. It's not a very big building. It's right at the entrance from Alma. Alma's that away on 114. And there's the visitor center. Alma's like a half a mile out of the park. Not even that. And then if you look this way, I'm going to show you the campground. Oh, you see that car? I don't see, that's where the campground is. It's right there to the left, where my finger's pointing. So there's another campground behind that away. So there's actually two campgrounds here. Now let me show you why we came here. Look at this. You're not gonna believe this. Look at this. This is right at the front where the visitor center is. They got red chairs. And look at the view, especially today. You can see Nova Scotia, no problem. No fog today. A little windy, but who cares? Sunny and bright. And they got parking right here. And like I said, the campground's that away. What a great place. We have to come back. I like it here. Look at this view. Look at that. Beautiful park. Fundy National Park. Home of the highest tides in the world. And with that said, we're going to move on. See ya. Okay, we're at the Hopewell Rocks. Look at this. At high tide, they get covered. You can see where the tide comes up to. They say with a full moon, you'll have a 46-foot tide. Look at the trees on top of the rocks. And this is a storyboard about them and how they were formed 330 million years ago. Here, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? I'm not going down there. Vicky went because I got Ruby with me. Ruby's here. She wants to see the rocks. Hi, Rubes. And then over here is another storyboard. Talks about the tides and how we get the highest tides here. It rises at a rate of 13 feet an hour. Can you believe that? We saw it rising. And it says it gets as high as 46 feet. The Bay of Fundy. Look at this. Isn't that cool? The Bay of Fundy. Hopewell Rocks. And out that way you could see Nova Scotia. Okay, that's it.